I'm Dossel, my CRA Specialist Credit Repair Lawyers in Brisbane. We're the only specialist credit repair law firm in the entire country, and we get defaults removed in as little as 7 days. Now, I'm outside, hopefully the sound's okay. I thought I'd just chat quickly today about how to get a default removed in Australia. It's easy, but it's hard. A default can only be removed in Australia legally if it's been proven to be placed unlawfully in the first place. So what does that mean? Well, you've got to find out whether or not the creditor did everything right before they placed that default, whether or not they followed all the legislation, whether they met the requirements of that law before default listing you. And that might be, did they send you the right default notice? Did they send you the right number of notices in the right time frame, with the right amount of time in between them, and did they allow for you to remedy any breach before they default listed you? So that stuff's all very, very important. Now, how do you do that? I'm going to keep this video short, but in short, contact your creditor. Ask them for a list of all of the information that they have, so everything from file notes on you, to telephone calls, to default notices, letters, statements, everything. Get a copy of all of that. Go through that and compare it against the National Consumer Credit Protection Act, the Credit Reporting Code in the Privacy Act. Have a look at the rules made by the Telecommunications Ombudsman if it's a telco matter. Have a look at the Banking Act. There's a lot of legislation, so it will take a little bit of time, but just compare what they've done with what the rules say they have to do. And we find that in more than 90% of cases, creditors make mistakes. And the reason we get so many defaults removed, over 90%, is because we know those rules, and you can do it too for free. Just go through, have a look at the legislation, find out where they made a mistake, and then let them know the default's been placed unlawfully, and you should be able to have that default removed. Now, for us, it doesn't matter whether it's paid or unpaid. We use, if it's unpaid and you're willing to pay the debt, as a little bit of extra leverage to help get the default removed. But again, it doesn't matter. It's based on the legislation. If the default hasn't been placed correctly in the first place, it simply has to be removed. I hope that helps. If you need any help, in addition to that, give us a call on 1300 667 218. That's 1300 667 218. My CRA Lawyers. We're based in Brisbane, but we serve the entire country and New Zealand from here. Give us a call. We'll help if we can. Hope it helps. See ya.